Hey guys, how's it going? Today, I'm going to show you what I think are the only 3 stretches that you need to do to help you as a guitar player. Hopefully, there's not too much background noise. I'm actually in Buenos Aires, Argentina right now, and there's a lot of traffic. So, bear with me. Now, on the internet, you can find crazy like half-hour, 25-step practice routines or stretching routines and things like that. But really, there's only a few basic stretches that are going to help you a ton. The first 2 you might have heard before, but the last one, stick with me, and the last one is one you probably haven't seen before that's especially important for guitar players. So before we get into our stretches, let's do a couple little warm-ups to help you a bunch. So, step 1, just spread your fingers apart as much as you can, especially focus on bringing the thumb out as much as you can and bringing your pinky out as much as you can. Just stretch it, hold it for a minute or a second, and bring it back. Stretch it out, spread your fingers apart, and bring it back. Now I want you to just rotate your palms outward as much as you can, and then inward as much as you can. Outward and inward. You're really going to feel that in your elbows and in your forearms. I also want you to try and bring your hands down and bring your hands up. Just some basic movements that are going to help you a whole bunch to get things warmed up a little bit. Now, stretching, just like with any physical activity, is really important to loosen things up and to prevent injuries. With guitar playing, mainly your hands and your forearms can get really tight, and well, we want to keep you as healthy as possible. It doesn't always seem like you're doing much, but you're moving your fingers and your muscles in ways that might be new, and that can really tighten things up. Plus, most of us use our hands for so many things every day, so these 3 stretches are really going to help you with everything you do with your hands. So let's start with stretch number 1. So this one you've probably seen before. We're going to grab your fingers like this, and you're going to just pull your hand back a little bit. Now you can do this with your hand like this or with your arm extended. I like to do it with my arm extended. You can really feel it a little better that way. You're really going to feel this in the top of your hand and the top of your forearm. So as you do that, you can hold it for 20 or 30 seconds. Be gentle. No need to torque and pull things back. Just nice and gentle and hold it like that. You might as well do this with both hands, even though as guitar players it's usually your fretting hand where you're really going to see the benefits of these stretches. So, you can maybe guess what stretch number 2 is. We're going to make a change to the way you might normally do it. So number 2, we're going to grab your fingers, and you can pull back on your fingers and really try and relax that wrist. But what we're going to do as guitar players, you're also going to get your thumb in there, right? You're going to be able to pull back on your fingers and your thumb and get all of those in there. And you'll really feel that in your palm and the bottom of your arms. There's number 2. Simple as that. If you stuck with me this far, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It really helps me to build my channel. This video today is short and sweet, so let's go straight to number 3. Now this is the weird guitar player stretch. As guitar players, with your fretting hand, you're going to spend a lot of time with your elbow in and with your palm rotated outwards a little bit. That's especially useful when you want to use your pinky, right? It's so short if your hand is flat like that, it's not super useful. If your fingers are pointed towards you, it's completely useless. So if we rotate yourself out, all of a sudden you can line all 4 fingers up and you can make use of all of them. So as guitar players, I can't think of anything else that does this, where you rotate your palm outwards and you can really feel that right in here in your elbow. So this is what we're going to do to stretch that out a little bit. And this helps so much as guitar players. So I'm going to reach underneath my hand. I'm going to grab the base of my thumb like that. Then I like to put my thumb right in between my pinky and my third finger like that. And from there, now I can pull that thumb back, push the top out, and I can rotate my palm outwards. It doesn't matter how far you can go. You just want to feel a little bit of a stretch. You want to be able to loosen this up because this might get really tight as a guitar player. You're probably going to feel your elbow fight back a little bit, and that's okay. Just try and relax all the way up your arm. Let everything relax as much as possible. And just hold it there for 20 or 30 seconds. Be nice and gentle. This is just to loosen things up, nothing aggressive. Of course, you can do it with your other hand too, but that doesn't really help with anything as a guitar player. It's just to keep everything loose. So there you have it. If you do those 3 stretches, especially after you've warmed up or even after you've practiced your guitar, that's really going to help to loosen things up, keep the muscles nice and nimble, and prevent any injuries or strains or tight things from happening with your arms. Hopefully that helps you out. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.